Sega, University of South Dakota, defensive line coach. Here to talk about our daily hoop drills. Again, the object of this is trying to clear our hips, get our feet going, and trying to work the edge. So right here, we're going to work on change of direction. Again, I want to get 3 steps vertical, put that foot in the ground, and then run the hoop. Just like I was going to cover a boot or sudden change of direction by the quarterback. Plant that foot, keep my head in the middle of the circle. The key is getting the 3 steps vertical, planting that outside foot and turning and running. Again, it's a great time to look at your stance. Am I hopping? Okay, so again, I want to gain ground that first foot, that first step, plant it in the ground, change of direction. Now we'll do this drill also from the middle, and I will give them a cue, either go left or right. Here we call this grazing, okay? Once I get around that edge, I want to dip my shoulder and get as low as I can, and then finish with a rip. Again, I'm imagining in my mind when I'm in my stance, I want to beat the offensive lineman to that point where I have my head down, kind of run the hoop with my hand. Again, we want the offensive tackle or offensive lineman to be bending. We want him to move. So again, I'm going to dip my shoulder and just run. And you notice they finish at the end with the rip. When I rip, I want to try to grab the back of my helmet to clear. Again, and we try to do both sides. Okay. Our number one thing is trying to rush the quarterback with speed first. That's why we're not using our power moves. Again, I'm taking my 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm dipping my shoulder and getting around. Okay. All right, our next drill here, I'm shuffling. So what I'm doing is there's an imaginary offensive lineman there, and with my outside hand, I'm working to his shoulder, and then I'm flipping my hips, running the hoop. So that's why you'll see some of the guys, they're battling with that right hand, trying to grab that shoulder, but at the same time, you watch as they flip their hips. Okay. So again, I want to give him the least amount of surface to block. So I want to flip my hips, and with that outside arm, really work that shoulder to get by. Again, the guys aren't clicking their heels. I'm taking my 3 steps, flipping my hips, and then running the hoop. Again, you need to be active with your hands. Reminding the guys too, they are aiming for that outside shoulder of the offensive lineman. Pull, 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 and work yourself through. Okay, here we're working on our rip and rip counter. So I'm going to get fitted, and these guys really should sink their hips. So they're going to sink their hips and take a step or two, and then I'm going to lift and elevate, and then rip counter by going dead arm. So he's going to lift and dead arm. Okay, and then that back arm, that outside arm, I'm using to kind of clear. And you notice too from the drill before, you see how they're flipping their hips and running the hoop as fast as they can. So again, I'm fitted, I'm going to elevate, bring that arm over. Again, the goal of I want to try to elevate as high as I can and lift that up at the same time, lifting and running my feet. So you see 44, 47, they do a great job. You see them flip their hips. And look how active their hands are. Same thing the other way.